In this video, we're going to take a look at a feature of Word called sections. Most of the time when people create a document in Word, it's just one big section, and the concept of sections doesn't really make any difference. But there are a few times when it is really useful to be able to divide your document up into sections. So before we look at sections, we're going to look at a couple of other things first. The smallest unit in Word that you can format is one character. So let's choose the A in Alice here, and I can make that bold or italic or underline. I can apply any of these formatting options to a unit as small as an individual character, and obviously I can select as many characters as I want to, but the smallest unit of formatting in Word is an individual character. Now, the next step up is a paragraph. There are certain formatting commands in Word that apply to an entire paragraph, and most of the options that are right here apply to an entire paragraph. So in that case, all you have to do is be in the paragraph. You don't have to select anything because by default the command applies to the entire paragraph. So if you want to change the justification to center alignment or right alignment or justified, you just have to be in the paragraph. And if you want to apply it to multiple paragraphs, just drag your mouse through at least part of the first one and all the ones in the middle and at least part of the last one, and then you can apply these formatting attributes and they will apply to the entire paragraph. Okay, same thing with some of these other options up here. So you have commands that apply to individual characters, you have commands that apply to paragraphs, and there is a larger unit, and the larger unit is called a section. The commands that apply to a section are: 1, if you want to change the orientation of a page in the middle of your document, say to include a table or something like that, page orientation applies to an entire section. So if you want to have your document oriented in 2 different ways, you have to divide your document up into at least 2 different sections. Another option is columns. If you want to change the number of columns midway through your document, you have to divide your document up into sections. Sometimes when you go to change the margins, if you don't do it on the ruler but you do it through the margins command, Word will automatically change your document into multiple sections for you. And the last one is it's possible to have separate headers and footers for each section in your document. Something like that would be useful if you were writing a book or something like that and you want to have separate headings for each chapter. You can make each chapter its own section, and you apply headers and footers to each chapter.